Hey guys, it's Paul from Hyperwire Studios, bringing the first devlog for a new game I'm creating called The Legend of Takemaru. This is my first real game. It's been in development for about 5 months now, and I think it's ready to show. It's about a third of the way done, so there's obviously some room for improvement, but let's get started with the title screen. I got a main menu set up. It can be used by hovering the mouse over the text and clicking, or using W and S or arrow keys and hitting enter. You can start the game or go into some other options. You could change the screen resolution. My recording software records it in window mode, but it has a full screen option. The game also has gamepad support. You can check to see if it's supported here, but I'll just be using the keyboard for now. Okay, so let's get on into the game. Alright, so right off the bat, the basic controls are displayed up top. You use A and D to move, space to jump, and hitting shift pauses the game. As you can see, it pauses all movement, animations, and velocity of the characters when it's paused. And it doesn't matter if you're jumping or on the ground. Also, just as an aesthetic touch, if you press W, the character looks up. He's got a small animation of his hair blowing in the wind, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so this game is a 2D platformer where the objective is to reach the door to get into the next room. The game is divided up into levels with 4 rooms per level. The first level has no threats, just getting the player used to the platforming mechanics. Also, this orange door is special. When you walk through it, it transitions you to the next level. The second level introduces enemies and attacking. Pressing S causes a sword swipe, much like the game Strider. If you run into enemies, you lose 1 block of health, so you need to attack them. These enemies die in 1 hit, leaving a purple explosion behind. This thing over here is health. When you touch it, it restores 1 block of health. Also, these things here are spikes. Like the Mega Man games, they are a 1-hit kill. Fun fact, they were originally bottomless pits, but that messed up the geometry of the next level, so they were replaced with spikes instead. As you can see, the beginning of each level is a checkpoint, so if you die, you get sent back to the beginning of the level. All the enemies in health respawn too, and you can see that you have 1 less life, represented by swords. These enemies here just move back and forth, so they're easy enough to kill, but you still have to pay attention. Like that jump over the spikes, you have to be especially careful. That thing up there is an extra life, but it seems impossible to get. So how do you get up there? Not all the walls are solid in this game. There will be a few secrets like that sprinkled about here and there. In the third level, you can see that you can open locked doors with keys. The number on the door represents the number of keys needed to open it. Right there, we have a new enemy that shoots projectiles from a distance. The fireballs deal 1 damage each. And here we can see some more puzzle elements being put into play, where you have to go out of your way to find the keys to progress. Okay, so here you have to be a bit patient to avoid the fireballs from the other side of the room. Health is still sprinkled around, so you don't have to practically do a no-hit run to finish the game. This room, it begins the trend of needing multiple keys to open the door. This one needs 2 keys, but the maximum room we'll ever need is 3. So you can see 1 key won't open the door, but 2 keys will. You might as well also get the health while you're at it. This is the end of this build of the game, so we really can't do much else. We're kinda stuck here. This character who's been giving instructions up there is here but has no text, so I'm currently working on that. So let's skip around to the other levels so I can show off some more things. As you can see, the levels go in order of Roy G. Biv, so I'm planning to have 7 levels plus a final boss. Right here I'm going to show off the death mechanics. First I'll show what happens when you get hit too many times. He falls over and the screen fades to black. The game restarts from the last checkpoint. You have a limited amount of lives, so when you lose all of them, it's game over. The game's going to be pretty short though, so it's not that unfair. This might be considered unfair though. Like Mega Man 1, invincibility frames don't save you from spike collision. I might take that out at a later time. I think it just forces you to pay attention, but I know it's a pretty archaic design quirk, so some people won't like that. I don't want this game to be unfair, but I still want it to be a good challenge. Over here, I'm going to show death by fireballs, but apparently, in this recording, I didn't want to die from the first fireball, so I waited until the third room to die from them. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to show off the game over screen, so that's why I'm dying a lot. So that's the game over screen. All the art, music, and gameplay mechanics were created by me. The enemy designs themselves were created by a friend of mine. Anyway, thanks for watching the first devlog of The Legend of Takemaru. There will be more to come in the future. I'm Paul from Hyperwire Studios, and I'll see you later.